From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. What do you have on him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Ready to go? Here's Ketel Marte. The 2-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Wallner hauls it in, and there's one away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Out there to center. Taylor in position. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
The lefty ready. And a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And now the count is even. And the pitch. And there's a ball. 3-2 on the way. Up the middle. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. We're midway in inning number 1. The Twins coming up, no score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, number 47. Left-hand hitter waits. Check swing, and it's popped up. Ahmed pulls that one down, and there's one away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
1 down, base is empty. And that's too high. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
him looking. That's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off
Batting
speed,
third,
gets the
the
out.
right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment and Gallen slept on an air mattress.
Got to do what you got to do coming through the minor leagues, but that can definitely help to strengthen that bond, be on the same page when you get into the ball game.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And here it comes. That's ripped. Base hit. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's in there, and that's strike two.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Stays alive. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He scores, and it's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Emmanuel Rivera. Ball to strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Castro over to second. How about that double play?
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's a speed threat, Jake McCarthy. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. That one lifted to left. Wallner brings it in with a nice running grab. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now, Joey Gallo.
The first baseman.
He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And now 2-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Righty delivers, and it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gurriel on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Christian Vasquez waiting for a turn at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Wallner at first, 1 gone. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Willie Castro in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Out to short. Ahmed. And Vasquez is gone.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This is Willie Castro. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Second and third, 2 down. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started. Nick Ahmed here to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
No.
Next pitch just misses, and the count's full. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now up next for Arizona, Jose Herrera, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses, and there's 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the lineup flips over. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the second baseman, number 47. 0 for 1 so far.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's Carlos Correa. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Correa off of first with 2 away. And now it's even up.
2-2.
The pitch. Kepler swings and drives one deep to right. That one's carrying. And out of here. Max Kepler knocks one out. His 17th of the year. And they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Here's Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
And the righty deals. And another ball. Kicks and deals. Goes down looking. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. This is Corbin Carroll, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter.
And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Tommy Pham. Grounded out his first time. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's ripped for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here, Alec Thomas. 1 down. And now it's Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one to first, and he grabs it in foul ground.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Correa to second, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
And welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Wallner. 2-2 now. Lined, and that's a base hit.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So now the DH spot, Ryan Jeffers worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Good eye right there.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Kicks and fires. The 2-1 is high.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And here it comes. That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And the right-hander deals. Castro checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And that drops foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. One left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back in Minnesota, ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 3-2 now. Up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Here's a 1-1. And that's down and away. Lined, and that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Jace Peterson. One down, runner at first. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Peterson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Keuchel over to first, and he's back in there. The 2-1. Runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Nick Ahmed stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a 1-2 again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jose Herrera. Trying to deliver as the hero. 2-1 now, 2 aboard.
All 3.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.